Hello, dear staff. This is your Executive Director, Dr. Marlo Grappone, with a very important message. So you all know that we have been anxiously awaiting the day for our annual staff meeting that we have been unable to complete for the last 4 years. And unfortunately, I come to you with the news today that we will definitely have to revise our plan for the annual staff meeting that's occurring this coming Friday. Unfortunately, the circumstances surrounding the COVID-19 positivity rate, and especially the number of close contacts that we have experienced within the organization for the last 2 weeks, have led the senior management team to make the very tough decision to revise our plan for the annual staff meeting that's happening this Friday. We recognize that many, if not all of us, were really looking forward to this day where we could be having fun together and, really get to know each other up close and personal, as we have been unable to do for the last several years due to the pandemic. But unfortunately, it's not to happen yet. We really have to err on the side of caution, and we really have to ensure that we're not increasing the number of contacts and possibilities that will increase the probability of someone contracting the COVID-19 virus. So with that said, I'm going to share with you what plan we did come up with in order to celebrate on Friday the accomplishments of many of our employees that have achieved a longevity status with the organization, but also to be very grateful to all of you for completing another year with us and just hanging in there through these very, very difficult times. So I'm going to walk along and share with you some information that's going to be very important for our event on Friday. Stay tuned, please. So we've decided to host the annual staff meeting outside for this year. And it's going to be a drive-through recognition. That, again, is to minimize the number of contacts and interactions between the staff. So what we are asking all of the employees to do is to show up on Friday between the hours of 10 and 11:30 a.m. to drive through and receive your recognitions from the senior management team, who will be here happily awaiting your arrival to provide you with those goodies that we have for you. And then once you have reported to receive your items, the rest of the day is yours as a reward. Initially, our plan was the same, and it was to allow you the time to enjoy the day together with your peers at that Farmington Club. However, because we're unable to do that, you will still have the opportunity to enjoy the day as it is yours, because you deserve it. You deserve it. So if you haven't been to our 180 Clinton Street location, if you are currently working at one of our other sites in New Britain or in Bristol or in Plymouth, where we are asking you to report to is to the 180 Clinton Street location in New Britain. It's here behind me. Many of you are very familiar with this location, but some of you may not be as much. So that's why I wanted to make sure and put in a little bit of what we will expect you to do on that day. So there is an enter only sign for the parking lot here. You see it right here behind me. Enter only. We're asking that you do enter from that side of the parking lot. On that day, we will have full access and use of the parking lot because none of the staff will be reporting to the facility to park. Everyone is simply going to drive through. So you're going to be entering here in this area, and you're going to drive through the loop that we're going to have pretty well delineated for you to drive through. And then you're going to exit through the exit sign here. We're going to have 2 different loops going to keep everyone moving along, pretty quickly, and hopefully we're not going to have too much of a bottleneck. But we are asking that staff enter and line up through Viet Street, which is the street that's right here behind me, rather than through Clinton Street. So to avoid congestion with the very busy traffic that is typically going up and down the street there on Clinton. Also, to reduce transmission, of course, and contacts to our members of the management team, we are asking that all employees do wear their masks while in the loop and in their car. No one is to park or to leave their vehicle during that procession, again, because we want to make sure that all is happening smoothly. But please be sure to wear your masks to, again, reduce the level of transmission, since we will be making contact with every employee that comes through for the day. So I really am grateful for your cooperation with this. Again, I'm very sorry. It was very difficult for us to make this decision because we really wanted to have the opportunity to enjoy a full day of activities with all of the staff, and to have an opportunity to get to know you all, and to really have an opportunity to celebrate together the accomplishments that we've had despite all of the challenges, despite all of the issues that are being thrown at us over the last 2 years, and we are still making it. And so we really wanted to show off this day in gratitude for all that you do and all that you've contributed to that success. So it's going to be a little different, but we're still going to have this. And as soon as it's very safe for us to do this, then things will change, and we will revisit our model of having a day together. Now, lastly, there will be a series of videos, and I really am encouraging all of you to please view them all, because during those videos I will be acknowledging your peers that have achieved certain benchmarks in terms of longevity with the company, and those between the years of 5 years with the company all the way up to 45 years with the company. So you really want to take a look at these videos and just acknowledge your peers, and maybe give a shout out to those that are working with you, or even those that you may know from another department, just in gratitude for all of the service that they have provided and delivered to our communities. So again, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.